UNITREE'S $16,000 G1 robot just did things humanoid robots were not supposed to do yet. It balanced on a single rolling wheel like it was nothing. Then it strapped on rollerblades. Then ice skates. Then it did a front flip on ice and landed it clean. This is not CGI, but the craziest part isn't any of those moments. It's what happened when they put everything this robot learned on one stage, in front of a billion people, with zero room for error. Let's talk about it. The moment nobody saw coming. The company released a video with a clear message. The footage was real and not altered. They expected people to question what they were seeing, and the video quickly proved why. Same robot, same legs, just wheels where the feet used to be. Nothing else changed. Then, something unexpected happened. The G1 lifted one leg completely off the ground and continued moving forward while balancing on a single rolling wheel, using its arms to constantly adjust and maintain stability, without any visible support or hesitation. It's not following a script, it's balancing in real time on a single rolling wheel. 10 years ago, robots could barely walk across a flat floor without falling over. 5 years ago, we were impressed when one climbed stairs. Now we're watching one balance on a single wheel while gliding forward like it's the most natural thing in the world. From wheels to blades to ice. The demonstration continued to push further. Next up, rollerblades. And rollerblades are harder than wheels because they reduce side-to-side stability. Even small mistakes lead to falls. Yet the G1 responded by continuously adjusting its posture and using its upper body to stay centered while moving forward. In one sequence, it balanced on a single rollerblade while gliding smoothly, maintaining control without any visible instability. The challenge increased again when the scene shifted to an ice rink where the robot was fitted with real skate blades. On ice, there is almost no grip. Balance depends entirely on precise coordination across the entire body. And here's where it gets genuinely impressive. 360-degree turns. One leg spins. Smooth transitions between rolling and stepping. And then out of nowhere, a front flip. Not a stumble, not a fall. A front flip. And it's not just doing these things once, it's doing them continuously. Back to back. Like it's training for competition. The G1 adapted by lowering its stance, bending its knees, and adjusting its upper body with each stride, in a way that closely matches how human skaters maintain control. Across wheels, rollerblades, and ice, the robot itself did not change. Only the surface changed, while the same system continued to adapt. That's the part that changes everything. The Kung Fu demonstration nobody expected. Around 2 months before the wheel video gained attention, UNITREE'S showed how the same system could scale beyond a single robot and into coordinated group movement. This shift became clear at the Temple of Heaven in Beijing, where dozens of G1 robots performed synchronized martial arts in front of one of the most recognizable landmarks in the country. The robots moved together through punches, kicks, and complex sequences, all timed with high precision where even small delays could disrupt the entire performance. This isn't pre-recorded choreography. Every robot is making its own calculations, every fraction of a second. Each robot followed the same timing while staying aware of its position within the group, maintaining formation, and adjusting spacing in real time. And the transitions? Seamless. The entire group shifts formation mid-routine. Not one robot out of sync. Not one. What started as balance on a single point had now scaled into coordinated movement across multiple robots. Not just simple actions, full sequences. Continuous, complex, with zero lag between one move and the next. But even with coordination, one major challenge still remains, because controlling your own body and moving with others is very different from controlling something unstable that moves on its own. The skateboard problem. That challenge becomes clear when the G1 steps onto a skateboard. Unlike solid ground, a skateboard reacts to every movement, shifting under the robot with even small changes in weight. To handle this, The system learns how the skateboard behaves by understanding how pushing creates motion, how leaning changes direction, and how balance must be maintained while. The board moves beneath it. Push, ride, turn, step off, step back on. Every phase separate, every transition smooth, on a surface that's trying to throw it off the entire time. Here's what makes this important. The robot isn't just balancing itself anymore. It's controlling an external object that reacts to every adjustment it makes. During testing, the G1 completed full skateboarding runs without human help across different boards and surfaces, remaining stable even when slightly disturbed. And here's what nobody expected. All of these abilities, the skating, the coordination, the skateboarding, would come together in one place under the most intense pressure imaginable. What makes the G1 different? A little background, because this robot didn't just appear out of nowhere. Back in November 2025, UNITREE launched the G1, their first wheeled humanoid built specifically to collect data, train AI, and actually operate in the real world, not just a lab. The flagship version runs on an NVIDIA Jetson Orin NX chip, pushes up to 100 trillion operations per second of computing power, has up to 6 hours of battery life, and moves at 1.5 meters per second. Cameras on its head, cameras on its wrists, 19 degrees of freedom, a waist joint that rotates 155 degrees. What makes this different from everything we've seen before is the hybrid setup. The G1 has both wheels and legs working together at the same time. It's not choosing between rolling or walking, it's doing both in real time on slippery surfaces. That's genuinely hard engineering that required solving problems most robotics companies haven't even attempted yet. The Spring Festival Gala Performance. All of these abilities came together during the 2026 China Media Group Spring Festival Gala, one of the largest live television events in the world. Hundreds of millions of viewers watched G1 robots perform a fully synchronized kung fu routine on stage. Fast group movements, traditional weapons, complex actions like vaulting and aerial flips reaching heights of 9.8 feet, 3 meters. The robots moved across the stage at speeds of up to 8.9 miles per hour, 4 meters per second, maintaining formation throughout. But here's the thing about this moment. One glitch, one stumble, one robot out of position, and a billion people see it. Live. This was live. No second takes, no safety net. Hundreds of millions of people watching. At one point when a robot fell, it recovered instantly and rejoined the routine without breaking the flow. The same movement intelligence behind balancing, skating, coordination, and interaction, all working together at once under real conditions, without resetting or switching modes. The bigger picture. The Spring Festival Gala was not just a performance, it was a full demonstration of how far the G1 system has progressed. The same robot that balanced on a single wheel, adapted across unstable surfaces, moved in coordination with others, and controlled external objects was now performing all of those abilities together in a single continuous sequence. The G1 isn't improving in isolated areas. It's evolving into a general movement system that can handle different types of physical challenges as they happen. Instead of focusing on one skill at a time, the system is becoming more flexible, more responsive, and more capable of operating in situations that require multiple abilities, working together at once. The gap between where robots were and where they are right now is moving faster than most people realize. UNITREE isn't just showing off, they're making a point. These machines can be flexible, they can handle human spaces. They don't have to choose between wheels or legs. They can have both. And if that doesn't make you think differently about the next 5 years, it should. What's still missing? At the same time, this does not mean the robot is ready for everyday use. Most of these demonstrations still happen in controlled environments where conditions are carefully managed. Real-world deployment will require more reliability, consistency, and safety before it becomes practical. But here's what is improving rapidly. The core movement intelligence behind all of these actions. The same system that allows the robot to balance on a single rolling wheel is what supports everything else you've seen. And as that system becomes stronger, each new capability builds on top of it. This is not just about one robot or one moment. It's part of a larger shift where humanoid systems are moving from simple balance to full real-world capability. Step by step, each breakthrough builds on the last, turning difficult challenges into standard abilities. And as this progression continues, the next stage is not a question of if, but how far it can go. Whether you're excited or slightly terrified, probably both, honestly, you can't deny that this footage changes the conversation about what robots can do right now, not 5 years from now. Drop a comment. Do you think robot skating competitions will actually be a thing someday? Because at this point, it's genuinely not that far-fetched anymore. Subscribe if you want to see what comes next, because if the past 6 months are any indication, we're just getting started.